Relax. It's ASMR. Hello, everyone. I am back with more food to unbox for you all from MunchPak. I have been wanting to do this for the last few days since I got this in, but I finally found some time to do it. I'm shooting this early in the morning, and if you could see me, my hair would scare you to death, and you would instantly unsubscribe. So we're going to keep the camera focused right here so you don't have to see the mess that I'm in. So let's dig in. Let's find a corner here. This one looks promising. Get my knife out. If you've been following my channel at all, you'll know that I've been working on my master's degree, and that has been taking up a lot of my time and brain power, but in a very good way. Now that the wrapper is off, let's dig in and see. I think I want to flip this box around here. 1 second. There we go. Okay. MunchPak for June 2019. We've got a little guy on a bike with boxes flying off the back, and looks like New York City, or at least the Statue of Liberty. And then we have some different, I think that's supposed to be Rome. And we have here Turkey, Japan, Mexico, and more. So this is actually a little booklet. That is awesome. So the booklet shows what is in the mini MunchPak. And then what is in the original MunchPak. So I guess these are added to it. And then the family pack. So this is all cumulative as you move through. Then we have a soda upgrade. Cool. So they go through and actually have nice photos and descriptions of each of the snacks. And then a little flag showing where the snack came from. So that's really cool. It's a good educational tool. So you not only know the snack and the country, but you know the flag. A free family pack. You can enter to win a larger MunchPak. That is really cool. I like that. So here's our piece of paper. So unfortunately, we don't have the little card who says who packed this for us. So whoever you are, thank you very much. Whether it was Elizabeth or Nick or trying to think of some of the other names, those are the two that stand out. Maybe a Stephanie or a Tiffany, I'm not sure. But whoever you are, thank you. Let's see what we have here. And this is really interesting. We've got some very blue bags to unpack. Italian red meat flavor. Nice big bag. So they don't have the stickers on it. You look in the book. Duh. This comes from China, we see right here. That'll focus on it. And it says, a blend of hearty tomato and meat flavors in a crunchy, salty potato chip like you've never experienced before. It looks delicious. And I'm not saying that just because this is my breakfast. I was starting my day and I realized I've got to shoot a video and I'm hungry, so now's the time to do it. Okay, this looks like another potato chip like product. Has a parrot here and the word crocky, paprika flavored. I like paprika. Let's stretch it out here so we can read it. Well, we can't read it because we can't read this language, but we can read the description in here. And it says, it is from the Netherlands. Crispy potato chips seasoned with smoky paprika and savory garlic flavor to make each bite a little more addicting than the last. Paprika and garlic sounds awesome. Another good savory treat. Put this off to the side here. Now this looks very interesting. Cheetos shots, flaming hot. I really like flaming hot Cheetos. So I guess these are just small bags of the Cheetos. And the Cheetos themselves are a little smaller, more like nugget sized. Very cool. Kind of a convenient package to carry your snacks. And these come from Mexico. Cheesy, crispy bites with a hint of lime flavor that starts off mild and finishes with a flaming hot kick. That'll be very good. I'm looking forward to that. Well, let's stick with the blue theme and we'll go for the fab exclamation point from Parle and Hide and Seek. Hide and Seek Fab. says it's vanilla flavored chip sandwich cookies. Hide and Seek is an interesting name. I wonder if this comes from the game that kids play and they make candies for kids. Hide and Seek, registered trademark, Fab vanilla flavored choco chip sandwich cookies. Let's learn more about them, shall we? See what category this falls into. Here we go. It's on this page. It is from India. Crunchy chocolate chip cookies, sandwich deliciously sweet vanilla cream filling. Best enjoyed with a glass of milk. It sounds really good. So, Parel Hide and Seek Fab vanilla flavored cookies. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I see something else blue in here, so let's get it. Add it. Wow, now that's really interesting. I was expecting from the packaging to have some sort of like liquid in here, but it's not. It's lots of little bitty pieces of candy. Tora Oodles. Tiny tangy fruit chews. From Paskez, Paskez, Paskez. I guess you rip the top off and pour them out. And these come, it says they come from China. Tangy mix of fruit-flavored miniature chews that you'll be eating by the handful. So that's interesting. That it's from China, but I think it's definitely made for the Israeli market with the name like Torah. And it says kosher here, which isn't too unique. But then you'll see here, I don't know if you can see that, it has Israeli writing here, and it has like a seal down here. So this is interesting to see. None of this is written in Israeli though. So who knows? I will be trying that out. Okay, I think that's all the blue and purple. So now it looks like the other predominant color is yellow. So let's start with, this says Frit, a lemon with an attitude, and he's biting on a lemon, and he's got other lemons spilling out of his mouth. So he's definitely a lemony hot mess. Crazy lemon. There we go. That conveyed it very well. It says this is Frit lemon chewy candy strips. So I wonder if these are going to be a little sour. So let's learn more, consult the manual, as is always good to do. Am I missing it? I see banana wafers. Oh, here we go. It's just a different color. This one's red. Has a crazy cherry on it, I guess. This is from Germany. Frit chewy candy strips. Refreshing fruit-flavored chewy candy with an extra burst of vitamin C. These candy strips make for long-lasting fun. Okay. we may save them till near the end if they're going to be super chewy. But it's a nice, substantial package. Put that right there, right on the edge of the screen. Well, we have another lemon thing here. This looks like it's from maybe Korea. Let's see. It says lemonade, and it has another crazy lemon, although this one looks a little bit more in pain. Not necessarily totally in control of the situation. Got dizzy marks over its head. This lemon looks like it beat up that lemon. So let's see. I'm liking this little booklet here. Okay, so this one would be either one of these, and we got the lemon. And it is Crown Secom. I can't read these words upside down, excuse me. Crown Secom Dalcom assorted flavors. It's from South Korea. Enjoy the most popular chewy fruit candies in Korea. Tart lemonade or refreshing strawberry flavor made with real fruit juice. Cool. So we are going to lemon it up. Okay, and then the other yellow thing is Fanta. Looks like this is a peach drink. We have a kind of pinkish peach and a yellowish peach. And then there's a peach here behind the word Fanta, and it has yellow and peach, pink color as well. Okay, that looks really good. We get some page turning and some unboxing and some eating in this video. It's like the ASMR trifecta. Okay, here it's on the back page. I'm going to move this over here so I don't knock it over. And it says Fanta and another word I cannot read upside down. Zituka, Fanta Zituka, double peach, seasonal white and yellow peach flavored, and a refreshingly crisp carbonated soda. Awesome. From Japan. Of course, the home of all crazy, delicious flavors. At least crazy to me. Okay, so this one is yellowish, and it is called Cat Cat Tat, and it looks like it's a, is that caramel flavored pastry? No, it's peach as well. It's a fruit flavored pastry. And I think this is from Germany, if I had to guess, based on the umlaut over the U in Eucler. Kit Kat Tat. It is over here. It is from Turkey, excuse me. Flaky puff pastry with a delicious apricot fruit filling, topped with a sugary glaze for layers of sweet flavor. So we have lemon and peach and apricot. Delicious. We'll put this one over here. And then we're left with what looks like 2 chocolate options. This looks very delicious. Spread it out here. It says it is a chocolate cupcake with chocolate flavored cream filling. It feels soft and moist. And it falls here under the original MunchPak. Achva. Achva cupcake with chocolate filling. It is from Israel. Hybrid between a chocolate cookie, a muffin, and a cupcake. Soft and fluffy with a rich chocolate center. I think we'll be saving that till last. It definitely earns that spot, just based on the description. And then we have our Pocky. Looks like the box did its job, hopefully, in absorbing the blows and protecting the content inside. This is TOPPO, Topo Double Joy Vanilla Chocolate. Rich chocolate in crisp pretzels. I was looking at this illustration on the back, and it reminded me that I was recently doing a design for the school that I work for, and I was going to go with something rich, and as the client was talking about what they wanted to portray, I was thinking about swirls of chocolate, kind of like you see on Dove commercials or something like that. But they also wanted it to be red, and this deep, rich red. So I took those two concepts and started playing around with them and got some photos of swirling chocolate and turned it red, and it did not look good. It looked like a vampire had had a particularly good night. So I had to quickly abandon the chocolate swirls and go with a different motif for the red because it looked horrifying. It stopped looking delicious and started looking scary. I thought that was funny. Okay, here we have Latte Topo Vanilla Chocolate Pretzel Sticks. Crunchy vanilla flavored pretzel sticks with a rich chocolate filling. Discover the perfect balance of sweet and savory. And they're from Thailand. So, another excellent box this month. The family pack includes things like rolled wafer chocolates, garlic plantain chips, assorted gummy flavored candies from Colombia, Ukler 9 Cat Tat banana wafers from Turkey, Happy Tokyo Mix party mix, so it looks like a savory crunchy snack, pineapple fruit roll. These are some sort of cookie. I can't pronounce any of those words upside down. Galetes Dona Poverons from Mexico. I know I'm butchering all of that. This is another type of cookie biscuit from Japan. And this is a chewy toffee from Mexico. A chewy taffy from China. And then we've got the drink. Okay, another great haul from MunchPak. So let's organize this and then dig in. Okay, so here is everything, including the drink. Welcome to my breakfast for today. I am definitely in for a wild ride for breakfast, that's for sure. So I think I'm going to start actually with the drink. Change things up a little bit here. Now this is two different types of peach flavor. Definitely smells very peachy. That's really good. It is light. It's not super, super sweet. And it has just a little hint of that flavor you get from the skin of the peach. Just a little bit of a tart flavor, which really gives it a good, authentic peach flavor. It's not just all the sweet inner parts of the peach. Okay. Well, let's start. We're going to do the Flamin' Hot Cheetos at the end of our savory segment. So let's go 1, 2, 3 like this. Give myself some space here. Okay. So this is smoky paprika and garlic. Fairly mild, good crunch on the chip. Fairly well balanced between the garlic and the paprika. I'm getting just a little bit of smoky flavor and a little bit of garlicky flavor. The paprika is a interesting flavor to work with. If you put it in like tons and tons amounts in a dish, you'll definitely get a specific type of flavor. And I'm not really getting that in this chip. Maybe just a little bit. It's a flavor that's kind of hard to describe. It's not really umami when you get a lot of paprika. It's definitely good. So, yeah, I like those. They don't jump out at me or anything, but they're good. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. Just the description alone of Italian red meat flavor. So I guess kind of like a spaghetti sauce or bolognese. I guess it's distinct from like a red pizza sauce. Let's do this one. There we go. It's kind of a darker, I don't know if that's dark because the chip has been fried dark or the color of the flavoring. Surprisingly sweet. These chips have a little bit lighter crunch than the other chips. I like it, but I don't know if I would have guessed that this was a Italian red meat sauce. I'm not getting like a beef flavor or a pork flavor or a chicken flavor. So I'm not getting any one specific kind of meat. The aftertaste is a little bit more, I think, what they're going for. Very pleasant. But again, a little nondescript. I think there's a lot going on in this chip they're trying to pull off. I guess I'm getting a little bit of just a general heartiness, which isn't bad. Okay. Let's take another drink here. And now let's try some Cheetos shots. Definitely Flaming Hot Cheetos. They have this very distinct, it's not a bright orange like regular Cheetos. It's definitely a deeper, more burgundy type orange. Yeah, that's the stuff. If you've ever had Flaming Hot Cheetos, you know that they definitely are not afraid to bring the heat and the kick. These are just like miniature versions of that. And I love spicy food, so this is a definite treat because I usually don't buy these for myself. I try to buy snacks that have lower calories, but for a treat, these are awesome. And the heat lingers in your mouth. It's this kind of heat that builds up over time. If you were to, power through that package, your mouth would definitely be on fire. But in a good way. Okay. That's a little intense for so early in the morning, so I think I'm going to hold off on that so I don't completely freak my stomach out. So, okay, those are good. Some just general snacky things. Okay. One more drink. I've got to have some sort of buffer between that hot and what's coming next. Well, let's do like this. That way we can have a different flavor in between the two lemon flavors. This looks like it's a chewy, maybe I should have saved that Flaming Hot Cheetos for the last, since it's definitely going to be in my mouth for a while. Okay, so this is some sort of taffy. It's fairly pliable. I was just recently watching the YouTube video of Bon Appetit, where one of their chefs tries to emulate gourmet versions of different snacks and candies, and she was trying to make Starbursts. And this reminds me of that. I now am thinking about all the steps she had to go through to try to get the proper consistency. Okay, this is good. It's not like getting super stuck in my teeth. Has a really nice tart lemon flavor. feel like I can easily chew it. And it's not coating my mouth or wanting to glue my mouth together. And the tartness, definitely making my mouth water, but it's not like sour. Yeah, that's really nice. It's more of a refreshing tart lemon flavor, which I guess goes with the whole lemonade concept. Nice. I'm going to put this over here. Finish that later. Now these are tiny, tangy fruit chews. Oodles mix, and it has a little notch here, so tears straight across. And we have a little crown. Now it said these were chewy. So they look like little pillows. Like they've been pinched off of a long stick of candy into each individual little segment. Okay. As soon as they get in your mouth, they turn into taffy. But they're very light, so this has been like aerated some way. They've put a lot of air into these. So when you get it in your mouth, they just collapse and turn into a chewy candy. Try the blue here. They're okay. Not a whole lot of particular flavor. I think the appeal of this is the novelty and the mouthfeel of chewing something. I'm not quite sure about the whole packaging of the Torah and the scrolls and it's kind of weird, but maybe I'm missing something. Okay, on to our next fruit. Lemony. I believe these are from Germany. That's a substantial amount of candy. So I don't think we'll be eating one of these, but we can try a corner. They're very flexible, almost like taffy bars. This pale yellow, I keep expecting banana for whatever reason. It looks like the paper is adhering to the candy. Probably a little more than it should. Unless you like paper. Free it from its prison here. It's not sticking to my hands instantly. Okay. So it definitely has a nice long stretch to it. We're going to eat in the middle where there's no paper. I like the chewy texture. Definitely a lemon flavor, but it's not one that hits you over the head at all. It is not tart. I'd say this is very subtle, very sophisticated lemon flavor. It kind of just doesn't hit you when you first bite into it, but it just kind of gradually builds as you chew on it. And it's very pleasant. It's kind of a nice, refreshing break from the over-the-top, super tart fruit candies. Yeah, it's like the flavor doesn't really get going until it warms up in your mouth. Well, for something called Crazy Lemon, I'm surprised at how kind of sophisticated and adult this candy is. It's very subtle, but that's also, you have a lot of it, so you could easily roll that whole thing up and eat it in a bite or two, and it's not going to, knock you off your feet or anything. That was good. I'm going to move it over here as well. Okay. So now we've moved on to, we're getting closer to our chocolate. I like that. This was an apricot pastry. Let's pull it out of the package here. It's definitely crumbly. Whoops. I just dumped the crumbs all over. Oh well, I'll clean that up later. Okay, let me get a drink here. Definitely flaky. The sugar coating is wanting to come off the top. Yeah. Okay, let's take an official bite. Surprisingly, the pastry kind of takes over. Let's take a second bite, see maybe I didn't get very much filling in that bite. I'm thinking here. I like it. I was expecting, I think, a more robust apricot flavor. It all blends very well together with the pastry. So the pastry is as much of the flavor profile. It's not just a delivery device for apricot filling. It's definitely one of the messier snacks we've had here. I think it's kind of like a croissant, but not as buttery, but definitely has that kind of feeling of flaky layers. This is the closest to a breakfast food, which I'm appreciating early in the morning, and I think I'm actually going to finish it. It's quite good. Let's lift this top layer off. It's also basically phyllo dough. You can see here it's a thin layer of the apricot filling. And then I guess this is maybe where it's cut. I don't know, it's very interesting serrated pastry edge there. Okay, that was good. Definitely a very light apricot filling. Okay, we'll get rid of that stuff later. Now let's move on to cookies. Find a way to open this here. I think we're going to have to resort to our knife or our scissors. There we go. Ooh, kind of a dark, medium roasted kind of color. It has vanilla flavoring on the inside. That's lovely. Definitely get a little bit of the I want to say burnt, but it's kind of like in a good way. It brings a little bit more character to the cookie. It's just a slight burnt, charred flavor to the chocolate. Yeah. And the vanilla is just kind of just a basic sweet cream in the middle. Okay. We've had these, or something like these, several times. Well, this is chocolate and pretzel together, which is kind of unique. Let's see here. Very basic chocolate flavor. Yeah. Very generic chocolate, but a nice pretzel. So it goes well in that it's not trying to be a super sweet pretzel snack, because pretzels require a little bit more sophistication than that. It's not a cookie. So the chocolate can't be like super sweet. Definitely more of a dark chocolate flavor. Yeah, these two actually go fairly well together. Okay, now for the grand finale. And now for the grand finale. Another pastry baked good in a package. It's well sealed. That's good. Look at that. That's amazing. So slightly smushed, but not bad for a pastry that has traveled around the world. Definitely moist. Looks very, very decadent. Okay. Smells like rich chocolate. I can see the filling hiding in there. So far, I'm not getting a lot of creaminess in the feeling of the filling. I think it's kind of just more suffused itself into the cake. It's almost like a little chocolate truffle inside of a cupcake. This is like an upscale version of, in America we have a company called Hostess, and they make a chocolate cupcake. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I can't remember it, but this is like an upscale version of that. Definitely has a floury, cakey flavor and texture. Very rich, moist. I don't know that I could eat. This is kind of something you eat just one of. It would be very good with milk. Very, very good with milk. Okay. So here's just kind of the cream that the cake just kind of fell away from. Very similar in flavor to the actual chocolate of the cake. I'd like to have tried that when it was freshly made. I think that would have been, instead of just really good, I think that would have been amazing. So, no, that was excellent. For a pastry that's traveled, I think it's just kind of homogenized its flavors all together over time. So it's just kind of one uniform chocolate flavor throughout. But it was very good chocolate flavor. So, okay, well, we have had another excellent round of snacks, from lemon to the non-existent apricot. Here's some very interesting chewy little nuggets. Flaming Hot Cheetos, paprika chips, Italian meat flavored bolognese sauce chips, and a lovely, sparkling, refreshing peach drink. So, thank you MunchPak for sending these to me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you would like to subscribe, please do. And I will be putting out a video at least once a month based on my schoolwork, but hopefully maybe more. I have about 3 weeks left in this class, and then I'll have the rest of the summer to start preparing to write my thesis. So that may free up some of my time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've been able to relax and feel some ASMR. And thank you for waking up and having breakfast with me. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.